What's up everyone, Trent here.
Along with Julia.
Welcome back to the channel and we're checking out episode 5 of X-Men 97. Remember it! The name's Gambit. So I think that's a bit of a clue that we're going to be focusing on, probably the Gambit, Rogue and Magneto
Love
triangle that's going on. Hopefully we get a little bit more of Scott and Jean since that hasn't been explored yet.
Yeah, we still haven't seen the fallout of Madeline.
Yeah.
And that,
especially after the ending with Storm and the Adversary last episode.
Oh, yeah.
Whew, yeah, and Life Death Part 2 is on the horizon. Be interesting to see what they're building towards. But very excited. Let's check it out.
Let's go.
I didn't notice last week they changed Jean from having her hair out to having it back in the ponytail for the clone swap.
Ooh.
Oh, Apocalypse! Hey, Kurt! Hey, Trish.
Or is it nature herself deciding the time has come to change the human race?
The aspect ratio.
Yeah.
We prefer to see it as a world that misunderstands us. Fortunately, helping us build those bridges is a journalist as esteemed as yourself.
Well, I am just as flattered to be sitting with a renowned scientist such as yourself, Dr. McCoy.
Blue blushes too, my dear.
Oh, Hank.
Not like regular boring classes. More hands-on learning, you know? But with big death machines and vampire dinosaurs.
For many of the X-Men, Xavier's school is the only home they've ever known. People who have fallen through the cracks. Forgotten. Desperate to belong. The UN formally admits the mutant nation of Genosha.
Nice.
This is taking forever.
Gambit, please remember that should the new Blackbird suffer a malfunction, you are the only soul on board for whom gravity would most certainly be an issue.
Damn it, you roosters. Looky ahead.
They be busy doing a bit of renovating since Gambit's last visit.
Since your last there, yeah. Nice. Eric and Charles at the front.
Oh, it looks so cool.
It's giving me Krakoa vibes. Thriving mutant nation. Glob! Pixie! Go, Pixie! Nature girl.
It's me!
Very welcoming. They're revered. Very much celebrated. Which is good.
My friends. Well, would you look at
Maddie.
you, girl? A lot of smiles at the mansion when we heard Madeline Pryor scored a top spot among Genosha's brass.
The interim council wanted an X-Man. Luckily, you guys could spare a Jean.
Two always better than one, and far better than three. Most times.
Forgive Gambit's passive adolescence. Even Rogue agreed to join me at the gala. I confess, the Master of Magnetism was surprised to receive an invite bearing the United Nations seal.
The interim council would love a word with you before tonight's gala.
Interim council. Cut!
I'll be a wet bird on a live wire.
Family reunion.
Kurt Wagner, how the heck are you,
Fuzzy elf.
furball?
Meine Freunde! We shall play tourist as the council speaks with Magneto.
Kurt joined the council to help work with Genosha's various communities.
Aw.
The things to see. Oh, scimitar tongue, Gambit. You remain as always. We have much to discuss since our gothic adventure amid the Alps. Come!
Oh, he's so much more upbeat than last time.
Everything around us would not have been possible without the work of the X-Men.
Lich. Oh.
It's just like you said it'd be.
Who? The professor?
Yeah, sure. Always used to say we'd have a place all our own one day.
More than a place.
Flirt.
Ignore him. So I can't help but ruin honey.
Or maybe Gambit's willing to ask questions no one else will. Why is Magneto suddenly mutant MVP?
Always suspicious. Never trusting. Hey, Madrox. Ooh, Exodus. Dazzler! Hey, Allie! Boom, boom.
Your poker face is very poor.
Beeswax, furball.
It does not take a priest to see you on Rogue's souls. touch in every gaze.
Ain't the touch she be looking for.
Doesn't have to be physical, Remy.
You Americans, so theatrical. Violins and close-ups. I blame soap operas. Just marry the belle and be done.
Scoundrels like me, we don't get no white picket reward. We too busy for love. Too busy sinning.
There is no love without sin. Love is best measured in what we forgive.
Cyclops. Scott, are you surprised to see such a bold move in world politics?
Well, if being an X-Man teaches anything,
glare that just-
Yeah.
it's to expect the unexpected. I always kept that in mind as field leader.
Hey, those shades are weirding out the lights. Can you turn them off?
I can't.
Sorry. Back as team leader.
Actually, let's talk about you and Marvel Girl.
He'd lost all of his confidence.
Yeah.
Even reacquainting myself with my psychic powers feels strange. Like the
It
face
would
of an
feel
old
very-
friend seen from every angle but the one in your memory.
This busted mug ain't changed in 100 years, and you know it.
We were in Nevada. I had just acquired the power of a cosmic entity.
The Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Oh, right. You were there.
She seemed nervous when I asked her to go out. Like she didn't trust me.
He was scared.
I like this.
Afraid the Phoenix had changed me.
I wanted to show her that nothing had changed. She was still the hothead who knocked my books out of my hand when I ran into her on the first day of school.
I could already feel the universe speaking to me, much like Scott used to, through our special psychic rapport.
She snaps at me, and then she takes off my ruby glasses.
I needed to anchor myself because every fiber of me hungered to leave and travel the cosmos right then.
And nothing happened.
I love the different tones that
She
they
was
have.
using the power of the Phoenix to block my optic blasts, and we could see each other's eyes.
They anchored me, focused me. His eyes made me stay.
I know all about drowning in memories. Best to look up and keep paddling, because the past will yank you under if you don't.
I forget how many sunrises your eyes have
I was
seen.
going to say, if anyone
Yeah.
would know.
I only ever seen one of you, Red. Just the one.
Oh.
What?
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 I'm...
You're Jean Grey. He's Scott Summers. Those are the rules. You just forgot him for a sec. Now go talk to that overgrown Boy Scout.
Oh.
Now, the latest adventure, Parenthood.
Jean and I don't have any kids.
You don't? I saw hospital records for one Nathan Charles Summers, born to Scott and Jean Grey Summers.
Oh.
Oh, no.
He called my kid a freak.
Scott, I came here today to give the X-Men a chance to show the world that mutants are just like us. People. Normal. And you lie. Why lie?
I said because you're normal. You're ungrateful. We
Oh.
fight, risk our lives for you. I gave him up because you can't say thank you. Because I have to stomach your questions and prove that I'm a person. I lie because
Go,
my
Scott.
brothers were nothing like you. Thank God, because it's the only reason you people are still alive.
Oh! Oh, this interview is going to backfire big time.
Yeah.
Regions have aligned themselves in an unprecedented fashion
Oh,
for our
Sebastian.
kind.
We need to be thinking about how to speak loudly as one united community.
This concerns me and my X-Men. How?
We need a handsome jawline that begs trust.
Handsome jawline.
Poster child king.
Careful, Miss Frost. Don't go filling this man's head with such notions.
Whose charitable idea was it to let a human be on the council?
Is she human?
But none of us would be here today were it not for you and your publicity stunt.
Don't trust
There are no
him.
others better tempered to stomach the squabble of human diplomacy.
I may not like it, but if Charles trusts you with his X-Men,
Yep.
trust you with this.
We
two
were at a
mutant
bar in
leaders.
Germany when he first mentioned his dream. Was he sentimental or suicidal? Both earn an early grave. He did that smile of his, that annoying secret smile. Any dream worth having is a dream worth dying for. We thought we'd perish before seeing the day when humanity accepted our people. Like Moses in the Promised Land. We would carry the dream, but never live it.
Never lived to see it.
Time to dream bigger.
You shall have me. On one condition.
I ought to knock you from here to the North Pole. You think making me your queen means we're getting back together?
It is a political calculation, Rogue. Mutant kind's fiercest defender. And you, an X-Man whose touch allows her to feel anyone's pain. A true leader, an empathetic one.
Was this your plan all along?
Good gambit. No pun intended.
You take me for a fool, acting like this is all about you and the professor.
I won't deny my passion for you. As with Gambit, loving you makes broken men whole, so that even as you deny us, our heartache is not in vain. We would be lucky to have you lead.
Very eloquently put, Eric. Yeah. Like straight out of a romance novel.
Sometimes you just have to let go.
He's never been one to let go.
Holding on to.
Describe Nathan.
I see him everywhere. In every face on every street, so clearly.
The red glow.
I can't see color. I see these big brown eyes and this wild rust-colored hair. It reminds me of
us.
Don't tell me! You can explain!
Oh no.
If you'll excuse us, Madeline.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Miss Pryor?
Mine just drifted a moment. Mind drift indeed.
Psychic rapport was our thing, Scott.
Just stop and let me explain,
Oh
please.
no, Scott.
Explain what? I know what I saw. How long has it been happening?
A month, maybe. I was checking in after she moved overseas.
It's the Psylocke.
Yep.
Go to be with my clone.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
She's the mother of my son. That's the one thing I can be certain about right now.
And near impossible to process.
I love both of you.
Whole galaxies beckoned me, but I turned my back for you. Sinister cuts out a part of me and you love it?
And you? You don't trust your memories. Do you even love me?
My love for you is the one thing I remember amid this pain and insanity.
Remember or feel? Choose, Jean.
Do not spit this on.
Do you love me, Jean? Or am I just a lovely memory?
Damn, Scott!
Jean, what is it?
Big TK last.
Oh, so dapper.
Dapper Remy.
Wasn't expecting a lady caller. What's wrong, Shia?
You best sit down.
Gonna open up about Eric.
My evil mother was helping me with my powers. Said she knew a fella who could help. The man seemed nice enough, seemed to want to help. He spent weeks talking about how mutants were special, how we'd have our own cities and culture one day.
Dream big.
Mutant art, fashion, dance. He showed me that being a mutant wasn't just about my power. It could be something more.
All in the Savage
And
Land.
when we realized that his electromagnetic powers protected him from my touch, other things started happening. Then I started seeing the hurt in him, like raging waters. There wasn't enough room in our affair for his demons and mine.
And he has a lot.
He wouldn't want me to lose another family. He acted like it never happened. We both did.
You gonna accept his offer?
Queen of
If
Hearts.
Genosha's shown us anything, we don't need to be afraid of change. And if I can play a bigger role in bettering the world, well, that's the whole reason I became an X-Man.
Yep.
You never wanted to make things official. I respected that. I played the swamp rat.
And I played your share. Every time, looking at you, seeing all the things I couldn't do.
Like telling Gambit the dang truth.
I can't touch you, Remy. Your heart may beat for me, but I can't feel it. You light up everything you touch, but never me.
Something's a bit deeper than skin, Shia.
Yep.
Not this.
I wager that fool will break your heart in two.
Gambit always knows the odds. That it?
In this game, he do. Till then, we be friends, mon ami.
Aww, Remy.
Just friends.
Was that the Watcher?
I didn't see it. I was too focused going, I wonder if that was Jubilee doing the fireworks.
we got a animated version of the Hellfire Gala.
Pretty much.
Sweet. Getting all the cameos.
A drink for my dashing Cajun?
Not enough Trent changed the fact that others be more dash and share.
How dare you obstruct Emma?
I was going to say, show me that outfit.
Whatever is the matter, Dr. Cooper?
Is it your dress?
My prosecutor has likely taken issue with your choice for Chancellor. Surely Genosha's right to self-govern will not only be protected, but cherished.
It's sovereignty.
Most other nations don't allow a terrorist to be their leader.
Yet so many allow their leaders to be terrorists.
Oh!
We asked one of the X-men to govern with him. Rogue.
What did she say?
What is she wearing?
Why the concern, Val?
Oh no.
Oh, no.
No.
Sparks fly.
Oh, poor Gambit.
I don't trust Sebastian Shaw
No.
one bit. Or Emma at this point.
No, gains and motives.
Yes. It's very, passionate dance.
Very.
The
They still
sparkle.
managed to capture the sadness in her eyes, though.
Mm.
Damn.
Well, there's a vision. The only one to be able to
Yep.
feel... Oh.
Oh.
What is it?
Maddie's vision. That's a big hit to make a bleed.
Yeah.
Because Jean had it too.
Thanks for the dance, sugar. But Remy was right. Some things are deeper than skin.
Turn it off.
Cable!
Music. Get everybody out.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Kill the music.
Cable?
You have to get everyone out. Now. He's coming.
Who's coming? Cable, what's going on?
No. Not again.
Now she realizes.
Eyes. You made it. You survived.
Oh, no, no, no.
So sorry, Mom.
Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. Oh, shit.
Oh no.
No, it's more than oh no. I know what this is.
What in tarnation?
Oh, shit.
Roll! Get to the gardens! Hurry!
Ooh.
There goes Banshee and Marrow. Not the Wild Sentinel. Get out of there! Not Kurt! Don't hurt Kurt! Don't hurt
No.
Kurt!
Oh.
You can't touch him.
Rogue,
Remy.
you alive?
Oh, thank God.
So are you.
Gambit, how many?
Too many. Some vile Godzilla sentinel. You go at it,
Wild
you end
sentinel.
up dead. Can't even dent it trying to evacuate folks now, but the Morlocks, they stuck in the bay.
Oh, no.
Right under its belly.
A promise was made.
Shit. I can't believe that they're doing the genocide. Come on, Mags.
I draw its fire away from the gardens. Rogue clears a path for Gambit to the Morlocks. Save as many as you can. We shall not live our days wondering if we could have saved more.
Good speech.
Oh, wow.
Come on,
goosebumps.
Gambit.
Never much cared for roulette.
Yeah.
Then how about we spice up them rules?
God damn.
Nice.
Come on, Rogue, you can handle him. Even in all the destruction, he's got eyes for one thing. Just making sure Rogue's okay. Oh, that's symbolic. Destruction of the dream.
Leech knows Callisto will find us. If not her, Magneto.
Oh.
He promised Leech would never be scared again.
Oh no.
The X-Men are no friends to the Morlocks.
Keep that optimism, Leech. Oh no. Nice.
Nice.
One for good measure.
Sorry, Miss Me. Now kindly follow me.
Nice.
Oh. Is he withstanding it?
Yes.
Oh, not for long.
Oh.
Saving him. Oh no.
He's trying to protect us, Rose.
The silence. And just the... Oh, Eric.
Oh.
Hab keine Angst.
Omega threat eliminated.
Oh, 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 oh. The heartbeat.
The heartbeat.
Shh. Charged her back.
Ooh!
He saved her.
He's dead. No!
Get out of there, Kurt.
Get out of there!
Gambit, see your bet. And raise it.
No.
No.
Remy, don't be stupid.
The cards always be in my favor.
Mutant intruder neutralized.
The name's Gambit. Mon ami.
Ooh. Oh, shit. Remember it. The ultimate sacrifice.
How many? How many, damn it?
The images you are about to see may be disturbing.
The silence.
Sugar. I can't feel you.
was just rude.
That ending, though, evoking Lois holding Superman.
Yeah.
I need a minute.
Don't play sad theme song. Oh.
Well, to say I was not expecting any of that is... I was not expecting any of that this early.
No.
Seeing the episode titles, I thought Tolerance's Extinction was... this sort of thing was going to be the final couple of episodes, not halfway through the season.
Halfway through the season.
as soon as those explosions happened and saw that wild sentinel, I knew this was just going to get absolutely screwed. So, E is for extinction. Grant Morrison, Frank Quitely, which shows the genocide of Genosha. That's from. So, New X-Men 114. Read it. That episode was just incredibly powerful.
Yeah.
Through the dynamics that were shown with the relationships and some really powerful lines delivered and perspectives on the various relationships and individuals' roles in their relationships.
Yes.
Scott and Jean, Jean getting the calling to go out to the stars but staying for Scott, and Scott, being in two minds, very, very similar to his psychic affair with Psylocke that he had in the 90s, which the way Jim Lee was drawing it, fair enough. But the plays on that with his connection and the psychic rapport with Maddie and Jean, we used to have that rapport.
I didn't think we were going to get double love triangle.
No.
And two very interesting takes on it as well. To be there where I thought that was our thing with the psychic connection, and then she is the mother of my child. But then, Scott, you don't need to punch so hard and so low with, is it a memory or do you love me?
Yeah, is it a memory or are these just feelings?
She just turned around and said the only reason why she didn't go off to the frickin' stars were your eyes.
And she's just come back from a very traumatic event.
But no.
Yeah.
Scott,
come on, dude. But also very valid points that he was feeling with his connection with Maddie and the love that he had with her. He did build a relationship with
her.
And especially not knowing when it started. It could be a lot deeper than what Jean is thinking is just a superficial thing trying to remember. And those memories that she was looking at in the water, which was really cool to see her using her telekinesis that way to part the sea and use the water for bubbles, memory bubbles. Yeah, there was nothing that was a giveaway as to when she was switched out for Maddie. But I loved we'll get to Genosha and Magneto and Rogue and Gambit in a sec, but I loved that one scene during the interview where Scott's speaking really softly and almost regretfully when reminiscing about Jean, and Jean's got the big smile. She's very, very optimistic and happy, describing when she took off Scott's ruby quartz glasses and blocked his eyes so he could see the eyes, and then having Scott get past his feelings at that point, his grief, and reminisce positively as well. Get the smile. I was able to see her.
Yeah.
And just those little moments. It's really good television where this is a cartoon, but the themes are huge.
Massive, yeah.
And then on the other side of that, you've got Magneto, Gambit, and Rogue, where you've got the politicking of Magneto and the Hellfire Club.
Yes.
Yeah, let's call them what they are.
It's definitely the Hellfire Club.
The Black King and the White Queen of the Hellfire Club.
But it was quite interesting seeing the cockiness between Magneto and Gambit, but the also truths that both of them were saying to each other without saying it. Where it was though, if something was to happen to this plane, you're the only one what gravity's going to affect.
Yeah. The measuring contest that they were doing.
Yeah.
But the realization and the description of that Gambit is so unique because he being the motif for gambling, he can tell people's tells, he can tell people's behaviors.
Yeah.
And the implication that cut through to Rogue of that Remy was right. It is more than just physical. It is more than just skin deep.
And seeing Nightcrawler sit there and also hit some sense into Remy as well to go, things aren't always just skin deep. Marry that bloody woman, you idiot.
Yep. Marry my sister, damn it.
God damn it.
Marry my sister.
Marry my sister. Yep.
But there's some really powerful moments, and the symbology of Rogue and Magneto connecting in front of everyone, especially because everyone knows that Rogue can't touch anyone, and seeing the mutant savior, the person who's been handpicked ideologically to Charles to continue his dream, and the ruler of the council that they've got. It's not the Quiet Council. I forget what they called it.
And one of the strongest mutants who, as Magneto said, can feel anyone's pain and have that empathy as well.
Yes.
It's an amazing symbology through
But just through Rogue describing her time with Magneto, even though it was fleeting, it adds so many more layers to people who don't know Eric, don't know Magnus, don't know Magneto, don't know Max.
That was amazing.
It adds so many layers to. He just wants mutants to thrive, have their own culture, to survive, have mutant art, have mutant literature,
have the culture, and build the history.
Yeah, and celebrate it.
Yeah. And those flashbacks that we saw through Rogue seeing that build up was just absolutely beautiful, because you got to see, and then the torment that she freely admits was both of theirs. So for his demons and hers, that it's a very crowded room.
Yes, and the fact that he would be carrying the burden of many mutant deaths, human deaths, his own conscience, the weight of his actions.
Yes.
Because he was very much in the Savage Land at that point. If Mystique knows who he is, he's on the evil side.
Yeah.
And, wearing the red, which I want to see him in the red again.
Yes.
So much. I love the M, but...
The M's cool. The M's cool. The red, I like the purple. Give me red.
The red, white, or black suit needs to come in there. But seeing him at that point, it's completely different to how he is now. His arrogance was showing more, and he was much more. You could see he was very ideologically driven, whereas now he's trying to be mindful of Charles and how he presents himself.
One of the interesting ways I see it is when we see that early Magneto or early Magnus. It's very much all cards are showing.
His cockiness, his arrogance.
His arrogance is there, and especially the one we've been seeing the last couple of episodes, all cards have been quite played close to chest. We don't know motives, and that's what's making especially Scott and a couple of the other X-Men go, why? Why? Doing? We've seen your plans. You've had the massive speech of this is your grand design and your grand plan. What is it now? You're not telling us. What's the...
But on the other side, he's questioning the motives of the government.
And
you've invited a terrorist with a UN letter.
Yep.
And Val Cooper's being quite a little interesting addition to multiple episodes this season. I had a sneaking suspicion, and it wasn't confirmed. I had a sneaking, and still have, a sneaking suspicion that's bloody Mystique.
Yeah.
I'm sure that is Mystique. And I was hoping that Sentinel was going to look at her and say, mutant detected. And I was like, it's you! You! I'm sure it's Mystique, and I'm sure Mystique's doing something and playing at something, but nothing's confirmed. That's just my theory. But Val, in this point, is playing a very integral role in the human-mutant relationship and the dynamic. Who has brought this on raises significantly huge questions. Yes. It's Cassandra Nova in the comics. Is it going to be Cass in this? Is it going to be a retaliatory government action because mutants now have a sovereign nation, very much like Krakoa? Are they going to form an organization like AUKUS? Is it going to be something like Operation Zero Tolerance, led by Bastion? Are we going to get something like Extinction Agenda with the Gene Engineer? There's a whole lot of questions as to who's put this Wild Sentinel into Genosha to do the genocide. And there's even more questions on how are they going to unravel it.
Yes.
Because that's a lot of death.
That's a
lot of key characters dead. And I mean, we didn't see Magneto's body, but we can presume vaporized.
Yeah.
Rogue. So now the only surviving X-Men: Storm, Wolvie, Jean, Cyclops, Rogue. I think Jubilee.
Beast.
Beast.
Morph. And Jubilee.
And Morph.
Yeah.
Okay, so not too many. Not too many X-Men got taken out.
X-Men got taken out, but A whole lot of mutants
Yeah.
got taken out.
Interestingly, we didn't see anything happen to Emma and Sebastian Shaw.
Sebastian was laying on a crib, but I don't think they would.
Oh no, they looked when the big explosion happened. They were in the hall and they all did the shot look. Okay, because I was thinking maybe
I'm pretty sure Sebastian was on one of the hospital or the beds.
Sorry, I
didn't
correct.
see Emma.
Didn't see Emma. I know we didn't see enough of Emma.
Don't trust.
We didn't see enough
of Dazzler.
No, but also this brings into potential the secondary mutations that come out. We didn't see Emma because maybe she survived because she turned into a diamond form, which hasn't happened in the animated series yet. So it could be introduced to secondary mutations. On the other side, this could easily be resolved because we now have 2 time travelers that are in the series.
Yeah, we got Cable.
With Cable having that poignant moment with Maddie.
Oh, that was so lovely and
the recognition that he's alive, and now the confirmation that dust figure in her vision was him.
Yeah.
Not again. So we had him being the dust, which now makes sense as to why all those tombstones were there, which is something I suspected in the first episode, was that this was going to be possibly the genocide and Genosha.
So the psychic hit that happened to both Maddie and Jean, was it Cable arriving?
I'm not sure.
Because I'm curious to see that aspect, to see whether that
What set it off.
What set it off. Was it Cable entering
I'm
the timeline?
I am not sure, but it was significant, and that also makes sense as to why I thought I saw the Watcher.
Yes,
a big event's about to happen. That was.
If not, it was a Sentinel coming.
No, I'm sure that was the Watcher looking over it, just the outline in the sky, because he has been present in the animated series prior, as well as What If, obviously. But yeah. When that music started going slow and starting to get a little bit dour.
Yeah, sadder.
It was,
I love through the whole series how each mutation and each power has its own unique sound.
Yeah.
So Psylocke having the laser there is a specific sound. And I noticed it with Dazzler when she did the lights, It was this beautiful sound that came through, and it's exact same with Magneto and Rogue touching that electricity. And I love the details that's put into this whole series.
And the action. The action's so good.
So good. And it's just married so well with the music that they choose and how it's used to play the tempo. And then the lack of...
The silence, just with that beam just hitting Magneto, and just the sound of the destruction. It was not even destruction, it was air. It was the air blowing them away. And yeah, Magneto making the sacrifice, which was a nice moment for Leech. Even though they died, Magneto speaking to him and just looking up as the savior that Leech thought he was.
Yeah.
Reaffirming that he is the savior.
And that reaffirming of, you don't need to be afraid.
But my God, if Magneto comes back, he is not going to be...
Oh, no.
Omega level threat detected.
Yeah.
Bring back Storm. Yeah, but it's going to be very interesting to see how they get everyone back. Time travel has to be a part of it.
It has to be.
There has to be something going on. And the fact that Cable said not again indicates to me that this is not the first time or timeline that he's tried this. There must be some sort of...
Okay.
Must be some sort of thing going on.
Well,
that...
I just took it as a not again being ripped away from your mum, but I like your idea better.
No, so I took it as not again, as if this is not the first time.
Oh no!
Because turn the music off. He knows what's coming.
Yeah, I took it as a heartbreaking moment of a son being ripped away from his mother again into it.
Well,
but yours is a lot nicer. I like yours more.
Yeah,
yours is also very, very sad.
But just that little confirmation that Maddie got that Nathan's okay.
Yeah, that he survived.
That he survived and is a badass. But yeah, who sent the Sentinel? Was it an organization? Was it Sinister? Was it Apocalypse? Are we getting Cassandra Nova? I like that they're not sticking directly to the comics. They're taking a lot of They're taking a lot of influence and inspiration.
A lot of influence and inspiration to
this was,
make it its own.
Well, this was Krakoa.
Yeah,
this was the Krakoa era. Yeah. It was Genosha with its own culture. You had the Hellfire Gala.
Yep.
You had the fancy dress and the Quiet Council, everything.
It was literally the last Hellfire Gala.
Yeah. Which, given the upcoming episode titles, makes me think it is Bastion potentially, and something to do with Operation Zero Tolerance. But hey, they pulled a fast one on us with this one. I was not expecting this. That was freaking amazing.
Yes.
But tell us your thoughts on episode 5 in the comments. I'm Trent.
I'm Julia.
And as always, keep it nerdy. Hey.